Looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off.
Will be kicking off to start the game.
Good
Harris
distance.
back deep to return.
This one is fielded by Harris. Let's see if they can turn this first drive
The Raiders
into points.
will start the
Ball
drive
on their own
at
25.
the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
Lynch, the lone back. Dropping back to pass on first down. With the throw, he hits his receiver. Threw it right on the money, and they pick up a first down.
They ain't got nothing. Watch your eyes. Stay at home.
Only one man in the backfield gets the call. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner is stuffed.
As soon as he got the ball, there was a defender in his face to knock him down.
Watch a man.
The Chargers come out in a 4-3. Pressure with the pass. Cooper was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Cooper, the intended receiver, on the play.
Watch the play. Watch the snap down. It's all about teamwork.
The Chargers come out in a dime package. Cook, the motion man.
Here we go.
Trying something to the left. What a catch. Nelson wins the battle in the secondary and comes up with a big play.
Yeah, and they said you want to play zone, and we'll just throw in the windows. And that's exactly what they did.
San Francisco comes out in a 4-3. A little misdirection. And that's a stiff arm. Brown is there on the stop.
One thing these guys don't want to do is give up in a running game. Because if they do that, they become one-dimensional. And that plays right into the defense's hand.
He tucks it away. Great fake. Pressure coming. He was drilled as he threw.
This guy's so strong, he was able to get that pass
3rd
away.
and 8. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
San Francisco comes out in the quarter defense. On the move. Harriman had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. He'll drop a few like that one.
Here we go. This will take the lead. It had the distance,
is no
but
good.
it sailed right. So they're ready to go on offense after the missed field goal. They'll start at the 33-yard line.
Watch your eyes.
The backs are lined up in an I. Williams moves in motion.
Let's turn it up, D.
Rucker is there on the stop
on the run.
at the 34-yard line.
On the
2nd and 9.
2nd and 9. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Here we come.
The Raiders come out in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. Ball on their own 32.
Here, let's go, baby. Get it started. Don't stop. Don't stop that motor.
The Raiders come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs.
What going?
Rosa. Jumps, and he has it.
On 3rd and long, the defense is playing pass all the way. They just can't come up with a stop. Watch it here. The quarterback looks and fires one, and the defense is left to wonder how they let him off the hook.
We coming to wreck. Danny. No more, fellas.
With a counterplay. Joseph is there on the stop at the 49-yard line. Ball right around midfield.
Deuce it. Hey.
Number 30, the deep back. Williams goes in motion. Hands it off to the back. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss.
On the
They'll
offense.
get him for holding
Number 66.
I didn't really see a hold on that one. That could be one of those phantom calls.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Hey, let's go one deep.
Looking for room. Gilchrist is there for the tackle. Ball on their own 48.
On the play.
Let's go. Bring it up. You gotta believe it. It's RJ.
Number 28 in the backfield.
Yo.
With the pass, and he hits his target.
Makes the
pass
reception.
is caught,
Gain of
but just
4
shy of
on
the
the
first
play.
down.
That was perfect defense. They allowed the catch, but they were there to make the tackle.
Jones comes into the game for the punt. Harris is back to receive this kick. Fair catch called for.
Fair catch made at the 12-yard line.
Ball on their own 12.
Will start the drive at the 12-yard line. 1st and 10.
Yes, on.
The Chargers line up at 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. Emmanuel is there on the stop at the 13-yard line. It's 2nd down and 9 to go.
One of us gonna make a play.
The Chargers come out in a 4-3. Hand it off to the back. They're going to spot this one
on the
at
carry.
the 14.
1 yard
Ball on their
gain
own
on
14.
the play.
Tampa, good thing right here. Watch the vertical. We fine. We good. Danny.
San Francisco lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. He makes the catch, but they tackle him right away, so they'll be looking at 4th down right now.
That's good defense. They didn't need to try anything fancy there. Just get him to the ground so he couldn't pick up the first down.
Flags are down, and this one appears to be on the offense.
Holding on the offense.
First
Number
and 10.
55.
Here we go. Hey, watch the screen. We're talking about Rhea.
The Raiders come out in a 4-3. Little misdirection. Joseph is there on the stop
on the run.
at the 47-yard line.
Gain on the play.
Let's run, man. Go make a play. Ain't no fun.
Rivers out of the gun. Allen, the motion man.
Baby, come on. All right, now.
Gets the pass off. Almost picked off.
Incomplete pass.
Williams was his intended
Williams, the
target.
intended receiver on the play.
3-2. Hey.
They'll go from the I formation. Gives the ball off. Setting up play action. Gets rid of it. Jumps up. He has a great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
Be careful. Watch the
Number 28, the deep back. Rivers with a man in motion. Handed off to the back. Irvin is there on the
Holding
stop at the
on the
28-yard line.
Number 53.
Held them up.
The rule on the hold is you can't let your hands go to the outside of the body. If your hands do move outside, then you have to move them back in as soon as you can, or you'll get called for holding.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Throwing. They'll knock him out of bounds at the 47.
Keep the throttle down. One of us gonna make a play. Set.
Hands it off. They'll go with a play fake with the throw, and he steps out of bounds at the 33-yard line.
So we gonna take it. Nowhere. Hold him right here. Lucky. Here we go, D. Here we go. Big play, baby.
Allen in motion.
We good. Let's go, boys.
A little misdirection. Whitehead is there for the tackle. That will keep the chains moving.
Yeah, that makes 2 times in this drive they've given up the first down on 3rd down. As a defensive coordinator, giving up those types of yards will drive you absolutely nuts.
Gets rid of it. Conley is there on the stop.
First
At
down.
the 11.
First and 10.
This is the 8th play of this
Ball on the
drive.
11-yard
Down inside
line.
the 15.
Don't stop that motor.
Number 28 is the deep back. Looks like
Dead
somebody
ball.
got off the line a
Won't
little
start on
early
the
here.
offense.
So now it's
Number
1st
75.
and 15 after the penalty. The Raiders come out in a nickel package. They'll pass on first down. Under pressure with the pass. He hits his receiver. Williams makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Get me going. Rush in.
28, the long back. Looking to run it here. Can't bring it there. Whitehead is there for the tackle. At the
Gain of
6.
2 on the
6
play.
more yards and they'll put up 6.
Here we go, baby. Let's turn it up, D. We gotta have it, D.
Looks like
Dead
someone
ball.
jumped early.
Won't start on the
Moved
offense.
a little early there.
Number
Yeah, the rule
88.
for the offensive line is once you put your hand down, you can't move until the ball snaps.
Watch the ball.
To the end zone. He had the ball in his possession, but couldn't come down with both feet inbounds, and now they'll face a 4th down.
Yeah, he'd love to have that throw back because he knows he would have had 6.
Number 6 will put them in the lead if he makes this. The attempt is good.
Each play you run on offense tires out the defense a little more. When you can put together that many plays in a row, it gets you into scoring position. This time, it got him 3.
And he got all of that one, a great kick. This one is taken by Nelson. John, it looked like he had some room initially, but the blocking just didn't hold up.
You have to put some of the blame on the return man, too. It's his job to look downfield and determine if he has a blocks to work with, well before the ball's out of the end zone.
Throwing. Nearly intercepted. Brown had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen.
On the play.
That's a break for the offense.
Bring it up.
The Chargers come out in a 4-3.
Go low.
A little misdirection. Number 92 is there for the tackle
5-yard gain
at the 20-yard line. Ball on their own 20.
Here we go.
San Francisco comes out in their nickel package with the pass right on target to the wide receiver. They pick up 16 yards on third down. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and the score is 3-0. Chargers.
The Raiders.
And we're ready to start the second quarter. Ball on their own 35.
Yeah, it's on. Let's go. Come
With
on.
a counter play, Brown comes up to make the play.
1
At
yard
the 36.
gain on the play.
Ball on their own 36. San Francisco lines up in a 4-3. Going to the left. Harriman is there for the tackle. At
Gain
the
of
40.
4
Ball on their
the
own
play.
40.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Get it started. Lucky. Regular.
The Chargers line up in a 4-3 with the pass, and this pass is completed. Roberts comes up with the big catch on third down.
He made a great move right at the line of scrimmage to give him that little bit of separation he
Here we
needed.
go.
San Francisco comes out in their nickel package with the throw, and he can't hang on.
He put the ball exactly where you want to put
on
it.
the play.
Let's go. Get it up. Watch your man.
San Francisco lines up in a 4-3. Cook in
Quick
motion.
football. Blue down.
Tucks it away. Perrin is there on the
With the
stop.
carry.
Just back to
No
the line of
gain
scrimmage,
on
and
the
that's
play.
it.
This
Third and
defense
9.
could put the brakes
Ball
on
the
you real fast.
49-yard line.
Clear.
Dropping back, closing in, gets the pass off. Brown tackles him, and they won't get the first.
Set.
Andy waves for the fair catch. Inside their own 5.
Ball on the 5-yard line.
Get some swat going. There we go, D.
The backs are lined up in an I on the carry. Rowing. Number 22 is there for the tackle.
First down
At
on
the
the play.
22-yard
Yeah,
line.
go.
1st and 10.
Here we come.
The Raiders line up in a 4-3. Pass play here on first down. Fakes the throw.
Look.
Throws it. Whitehead comes up to
on
make
the
the
reception.
play. At the
7-yard
30.
gain
Green gains
on the
about
play.
7 yards on that reception.
Bring it. I can do it, baby.
The Raiders
let's
come
go.
out in a 4-3.
Turn to left,
Allen
right.
moves in motion.
Play.
With the carry. Number 90 is
28,
there
the
for the
ball carrier.
tackle. At
Gain
the
of 2
31-yard
on the play.
line. Ball on
Third
their
and
own
1.
31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
We turning it up.
The Raiders with a 4-man front. With the throw. Thrown behind, but caught. And he's brought down
with the
at the
reception.
42-yard
First down on
line.
the
So
play.
that tackle was his third. Ball on their own 42.
Here we go, baby. Let's go. Be good.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Going deep. Incomplete as the
pass
defender
falls incomplete.
knocks it away.
Allen, the
Great
intended
position and
receiver
great
on the play.
reaction made that play happen.
They don't
Number
get
22
nothing.
was there on the
Go,
coverage.
one. We like a pack of wolves.
Number 30, the lone
Don't stop that
setback.
motor. Hey.
With a counterplay. Can't think of them. Irvin
Number
brings
30,
him
the
down
ball carrier.
at the 43.
1-yard gain on
Third
the play.
and 9.
Clear. Ain't no thing. It's too much for them. All on us, y'all.
The offense has been stepping it up on third down all day.
Gets rid of it. Johnson
Number
is there
30
on the
on the
stop
reception.
at the
Gain of
47-yard
4
line.
on the play.
Harris looks like he's ready for the return. He's waving for the fair catch. It appears they've gotten
Holding
someone for holding
On the receiving team,
Ball at their
number
own
56.
Deuce it. Let's go. Watch your eyes.
10. The Chargers come out in a 4-3 with a counterplay. Harriman got very
Holding
good penetration there.
On the offense,
It's
number
second down,
75.
and a long way to go.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Watch the snap down.
They'll go from the I formation. Setting up play action. Gets the pass off. Powerful arm. Brings them a first down this time.
Yeah, and you talk about putting some heat on your throws. This guy really let it go.
The Chargers with a four-man front. A little misdirection. The interior lineman, John, got off the ball very well on that play.
Yeah, and the key to stopping that kind of run is exactly that. Whoever fires off the line faster and gets better leverage is going to win those battles at the line.
Johnny had nobody open, so he takes off and picks up some nice yardage.
And that was an athletic play right there. They gave him a little gap, and he turned it into a big gap and some big yardage.
Throwing short, slings it out to the fullback. He gets the pass to his receiver, who will come up just short of the first down.
You're never sure why a quarterback chooses that pass instead of one deeper downfield on that third down situation.
Townsend is ready to punt this one away. Benjamin into return. And he chooses not to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 19-yard line.
Ball on
The
their own
Chargers
19.
will start the drive at the 19-yard line. 1st and 10.
Yes, on.
Only one man back.
One. Come on.
Sit away. Conley is there on the stop.
Holding
And the call
on the
does go
offense.
against the
Number
offense, so they
53.
get pushed back
First
10
and goal.
yards.
Some of these guys wear jerseys 2 sizes too small, or they tape them to their pad to prevent that kind of thing.
Number 28, the motion man.
Do something.
Fires this one out quickly. Allen was the intended receiver on that play. Number 22 with the coverage.
Keep it up. Let's go. Wham.
Dropping back, snap and throw. They're going to spot this one
makes the
at
reception.
22. He found a ball carrier to make his 4th stop of
3rd
the
and
game.
7.
Ball on their own
Ball
22.
on the 22-yard line.
Get me going. Let's do our thing.
Consistent success on third down, which they've had, usually translates into a win.
Throwing. And he ducks out of
28
bounds
with the
at the
reception.
33-yard
First down.
line.
Oakland
And after conversing
is
with his
challenging
coaches
the ruling
upstairs,
on
he
the play.
decides to
The ruling on
challenge
the
this
field
one.
has
And
been
I think
challenged.
that's the right thing to do.
It appeared he did a great job of keeping his balance along the sidelines.
Yeah, and the only question is, did he step out? That's what I think they're looking for in the booth.
The player was out of bounds when he caught the ball. Incomplete pass.
So the coach looks a lot smarter after getting the play reversed in his team's favor.
It didn't hurt that the official had some great replays to look at, and they made it easy to overrule.
Jones will come in now to punt it away. Harris back to return. Fair catch called for.
Fair catch made at the 32-yard line.
It's 1st and 10.
Danny. Let's go. I'm coming through, baby.
San Francisco goes with a four-man front. Throws it. Emmanuel is there for the tackle at
Gain
the
of 6
38-yard
on the
line.
play.
2nd and 4.
Throw low. Let's go, D. Let's go.
San Francisco looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. He finds his man. Johnny has such a quick release, and the ball is out before anybody knows what's happening.
That makes it hard for him to be sacked, and it gives the defenders less time to react.
Hey, watch the ball.
The Chargers line up in a 4-3.
Clear. All right, now. From the start.
Gives the ball off. Number 54 comes up to make the play at the 44.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field, and it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
Drops the interception.
That was a good play, turned bad play. Good because their zone defense worked well, bad because he dropped the interception. That's one he wishes he could have back.
Steps up, throwing. Ooh, nearly picked off.
Nelson, the intended receiver, on the play.
Townsend comes into the game for the punt. Benjamin sets up to run back the punt. He signals for a fair catch. It appears they've gotten someone for holding on the play.
Holding.
Penalties and
On the receiving
takeaways
team,
can really kill a
number
team.
33.
Usually the team with the fewest mistakes out there will win the game.
All right, let's go. We like to practice.
The Raiders come out in the 4-3. Hands it off to the back. Joseph comes up to make the play. 2nd and about
gain
1.
on the play.
Knock them out. Nothing. They don't get nothing.
Be the hammer, not the nail.
I'm coming through, baby. Ain't no thing. You gotta have it, D. So we gonna take it. Clear. We're talking about agreeing. Let's go. Hey, watch the screen. Blue down.
This one is handed off. Whitehead is there on the stop. Just a simple run through the middle. So they have 1st and 10 here.
I can do it, baby.
The Raiders with a 4-man front. Rivers sends a man in motion.
Get it started. Deuce it.
Hand it off. Gilchrist is there for the tackle. Ball on their own 27.
2nd and 1. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Watch the snap down. Play 2 quarters. 2 quarters. Watch out. Temple. Under 10.
Quick throw. Picked off. The alert
22.
cornerback gets the interception.
He has a way of becoming a receiver. He just shadows so well.
After the
10.
interception, they'll
Ball
set up
on the
shop at the
33-yard
33-yard line.
Let's run, man. Hey.
The Chargers line up in a 4-3. Cook, the motion man.
Let's do our thing.
Williams comes up to make
with
the
carry.
play.
Gain
2nd and
of
2.
8 on the play.
Be the hammer, not the nail.
They line up in the I formation. Carr sends a man in motion. Throws it. Williams
Nelson
makes the
with the
play.
reception.
John, he's proven
First down
he's
on
a
the play.
consistent target.
Yeah, especially in situations where they're looking to get 1st down yardage.
The Chargers come out in a nickel package.
Danny.
They're coming with the blitz. With the pass, he's got it.
I tell you, the quarterback and receiver look like they've been working on that route for a long time, and it paid off
The
there.
ruling on
The
the
main
field has
question
been
now
challenged.
is there a look at this where we can see a close-up of where his feet came down? Initially, I thought that he had it.
I don't know. It looks like the ball was squirting around in there as he went out of bounds.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands. Completed pass, the player had control of the ball.
Number 3 comes in for the extra point.
The
Point after attempt is no good.
Oakland is lined up for the kickoff. Number 20
He got
back
all of
deep
that
to
one.
return.
This one is handled by number 20. The defense intercepted a pass their last time out. So they have 1st and 10 here.
We like to practice rules. One of us gonna make a play.
It's a blitz. Gets rid of it. He finds his man.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
Play football. They ain't got nothing.
Gets the pass off, and this pass is completed. Gilchrist is there on the stop.
What they're doing here is keeping the
calls a
defense
timeout.
from huddling up.
1st and
It
10.
keeps the same defense
Ball
on the field.
45-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen. X.
The Raiders with a 4-man front.
Clear.
Pressure. Throwing. And he makes the grab. They're going to spot this one at the 29-yard line. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play.
Here's a no-huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance. He'll be credited with a sack, but his teammates deserve kudos too because they didn't allow the receivers to get any separation.
Pressure coming. Throws it. With the adjustment, he has it. Joseph comes up to make the play. And 7 at the end of 2. The score is 6-3. Raiders. Number 3 comes in to kick off. This one is taken by Benjamin. Los Angeles trying to push this one all the way down the field for the lead.
Start the
Ball
drive
on their own
at the
27.
27-yard line. 1st and 10.
Under 10. Let's go.
The Raiders with a 4-man front. Hands off to the tailback. This one will be spotted
28
at
on
the
the run.
29-yard
1
line.
yard
So that
gain on
tackle
the
now
play.
gives him 4. Ball on their own 29.
Solo.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Hands it off. Nice play fake. Throws it. Johnson is there on the stop at the 47. Ball on their own 47.
Strong, 2 backers.
Be the hammer, not the nail.
The Raiders line up in a 4-3. Give it to the halfback. Derek Johnson makes the tackle, and so that's number 6. 2nd and 4.
Take it up, baby.
Number 28, the lone
Don't
setback.
make a play. Regular.
Dropping back. Gets the pass off, and it's complete. And they only need a couple to convert after that pass completion.
And these situations are always a little tougher on the defense because they can pretty much run any play from their playbook trying to convert. So they have to be ready for anything.
Gets his hand on it. Number 22. Had the coverage on the play.
On the coverage.
Jones is ready to punt this one away. Harris sets up, waiting for the punt. Won't take a chance, trying to return this one.
We're talking about bringing. Let's run, man. All right, here we go. No more, fellas. Watch
The Chargers with a 4-man front. It's the call. Number 54 is there for the tackle.
No gain
at
on
the
the
20.
play.
2nd and 10. San Francisco comes out in a 4-3.
One back.
Steps up into the pocket, gets rid of it, and he makes the grab. The 30. They get first down yardage on that hookup. So they have 1st and 10
Turn it
here.
up, D. Regular. Don't stop that motor. Watch the man.
Quick pass. Interception. Hold on, we've got a penalty on the play, and let's check it out. The defender with room to run. He dives.
Holding.
Touchdown.
On the offense.
Number 6 comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good.
The coach has to make sure his defense doesn't get too confident after that touchdown. Sometimes after a defensive score, they'll come back out and let the offense go right down the field and take the momentum back.
This one is fielded by Harris. The defense made a great play the last time on the field, intercepting the pass and taking it back for a touchdown. San Francisco goes with a 4-man front. Throws it.
Pass
Incomplete.
interference
And they were
on the
each
defense.
jockeying
Number
for
52.
position while that one was in the air. Let's get the call. Perrin didn't let him go for the ball.
Both the defender and the receiver have a right for the ball, but the defender has to at least pretend he's looking for the pass. He'll get called every time.
With the pass, he appeared to feel the pressure there.
So many passing attacks in the NFL rely on timing. When you can put pressure on the passer, you never give him a chance to get into a rhythm, and you force him to throw the ball before he wants to.
Check it. Play football. Let's go.
And with a counterplay, they're going to spot this one at the 36-yard line. The tackle is his 5th of the game. It's 3rd down and 9 to go.
Not today. Let's go now. You gotta believe it. It's our
The
day.
Chargers
Hey,
come out
Zach.
with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs.
I ain't getting nothing.
They're blitzing with the pass, and he makes the grab.
You don't run a pattern short of the first down on 3rd down.
On the play.
He's punting for the 4th time tonight. And he signals for the fair catch. Inside their own 20.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
What's the fake? Let's go. They saw
The Raiders with a 4-man front.
Get it up. Watch the snap down.
With a counterplay. Johnson comes up to make the
on the
play.
carry.
At the
Gain
15.
of 2 on the play.
2 deep. Here I go.
The Raiders line up in a 4-3.
Let's do our
Dropping back. Gets the pass off. Almost intercepted.
Holding.
It appears they've gotten
On the
someone for
offense.
holding on the play.
Let's go,
It's
D,
now
let's go.
2nd and 15 after the penalty.
Let's go.
The Raiders come out in a 4-3.
Shoot one.
It's a blitz. Gets rid of it. Complete to the fullback. And he just got
34
level.
on
The
the
rush was
reception.
on, but it's a nice
Gain
game
of
thanks to a
11
nice
on the
throw
play.
by Rivers.
He read the blitz and he got rid of the ball very quickly. This is the kind of guy you love to have behind center. The kind of guy that won't get rattled when he feels a big rush coming.
With the pass. Complete to the running back.
This is good communication between the quarterback and his receiver to keep the chains moving. They know where the first down marker is, and they recognize the type of coverage the defense is playing. The ball is there, and so is the catch.
Hand off to the tailback, stiff arm to the ground. Joseph comes up to make the play at the 37. Ball on their own 37.
Here we go, baby, rock and roll. Don't stop that motor. Watch the back.
The Raiders line up in a 4-3. With a counter play, Mizzle. Irvin is there on the stop.
On the run, 9-yard gain on the play.
I can do it, baby. Clear. Let us dictate. So we're going to take it.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Rivers sends a man in motion. A little misdirection. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss.
1-yard loss on the play.
Let's go. Dig down deep.
The Raiders line up in a 4-3.
Let's go.
Passing here on 3rd and short, under pressure with the pass, and this pass is completed. They convert for the first down on that throw.
And they ran the perfect play to get those couple of yards.
That's right, man.
They've been solid running the ball on first down, John.
Yeah, when you gain 5 yards or more, it sets you up in good second and third situations.
With the throw, and the catch is made. Gilchrist is there on the stop at the 39-yard line. Ball on the 39-yard line.
2nd and 1. Ball on the 39-yard line.
The Raiders are in a 4-3. With a counter play, good call that time. Got just what they needed.
They didn't get a lot of yards with that one, but they got just enough to convert for the first down. That's all you have to do.
Everything you got. Don't stop that motor. Play football.
Throwing. Jumps up and he has it. Rivers completes that for about a 6-yard gain. 11th play of this drive.
Get ready. Stay at home. Here we come. Hey, watch the screen.
The Raiders with a 4-man front.
There we going.
Build it off in the back. Number 90 is there for the tackle at the 31-yard line. The 27-yard line is the spot they'll have to get it to convert on this 3rd down play. And we can attribute this lead to their ability to convert on 3rd down.
Let's go.
To the halfback. Irvin is there on the stop at the 33-yard line.
Number 16.
Number 6 is heading onto the field for this field goal attempt. It had the distance, but it sailed right. After the missed field goal, they're set to go on offense at the 40-yard line. Gives the ball off. Williams is there for the tackle at the 42-yard line. 2nd and 8.
It's showtime, baby. Keep the throttle down. Hey, let's go 1 deep.
Hand it off. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss.
1-yard
Ball
loss
on their own
on the
41.
3rd and 8. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Keep it underneath. Give the pressure on, man. What's it got?
San Francisco lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. Gets the pass off. Oakland fails once again to get the first down, and that's 7 times.
Yeah, and that's huge for the defense to keep stepping up on 3rd down like that. They're a solid group of guys who make key stops.
4th and 2 coming up on this one.
One of us gonna make a play. Stay inside right here. Set. We gotta have it, D. Watch the play. Watch the wham.
In this direction. Great penetration, stopping him short. They go for it and don't make it.
That was a conversion the offense needed. They have to be disappointed, and it's worse because now the other team has the ball.
This play to the right. Joseph is there for the tackle at the 48-yard line. It's 2nd down and a long way to go.
One back. One center.
The Raiders line up in a 4-3. Rivers sends a man in motion. Going to the left. Johnson is there on the stop at the 43-yard line. 3rd down play here. They have to get it to the 36.
Deuce it.
They've executed very well on 3rd down so far, and that's a big reason why they're ahead at the moment. He continues to move the ball through the air very effectively, and he's now accounted for over 250 yards passing. Out of the gun. Throwing. He hits his receiver. Back breaks free, so they get 2 first downs on their last 2 plays.
And they're getting it done by seeing the whole field and taking what the defense gives them.
Hand off to the tailback. Hall comes up to make the play. At the 14. Ball on the 14-yard line.
Keep moving. Get it started. Let's go, boys. From the start, from the start. What's the hard count? Everything you got. Let's go. Be good.
Gets the pass off. Jumps up and comes down with it.
As a receiver, you hate to have that ball thrown high because you're stretched out and vulnerable to the big hit by one of those defenders. But this guy's tough, and he'll do what he has to make the catch in that situation.
Gates, the motion man. They give it to the halfback. They'll spot this one at the 1. He's able to run down another ball carrier for the 7th time.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Hold the look. Let's go. We gotta have it, D.
Looking for the corner. Touchdown, Chargers. They get it in on the ground and extend their lead. Number 6 comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. After the touchdown, the score is 17-6. Chargers. This one is fielded by Nelson.
Time's running out for them. So if they want to get back in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get in the end zone on this possession.
The Raiders line up in the bunch formation. Sends this pass out of play. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. It's 2nd down and 10 to go.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, D.
The Chargers line up in a 4-3. Dropping back. Looking for the long completion. And he just can't hang it.
And there's not one wide receiver who can ever claim he's never dropped a pass. It's just part of the game.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Let's go. Big play now, big play. Be careful. Watch the vertical, watch the vertical.
They scared.
Get me going.
Dead ball. Delay of game.
After the
On the
penalty
offense.
pushes them back,
Number
they'll now
4.
face a 3rd and 15.
Ball on the 12-yard line.
San Francisco comes out in the quarter defense.
We like to crack the wood.
With the throw,
Go back.
Jenkins is there
Pass
for the
interference
tackle
on
at
the
the
defense.
40.
Number 23, first down.
1st and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Clear. Lucky.
Dropping back the pass on the 1st down. Throwing. He hits his receiver. Number 37
Cooper
comes
makes the
up to
reception.
make the play.
9-yard
at the
gain
49.
on the
Ball
play.
on their own 49.
All on us, y'all. Watch your man.
Out of the shotgun. With the pass, he finds his man. Harriman
Personal
is
foul.
there for the
Face
tackle.
mask on the
at
defense.
44-yard
Number 52.
line. Ball on the 29-yard line.
It's showtime, baby. Here we go, baby.
The Chargers with a 4-man front. Pass play here on 1st down. And it's complete. He's pushed out at the 17-yard line.
I can do it, baby.
They soft, man.
No more, fellas. We're talking about
Dropping
it.
back the pass on the 1st down. Gets rid of it. And he makes the grab. They'll spot this one at the 10. He makes his 8th stop on the play.
Get some slack going. Under 10. Come on.
Throws it. Almost picked
pass
off.
falls
Roberts was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Roberts,
And this is the 9th play of this drive.
Stay at home. Watch screen. Yeah, let's go, baby.
Only one man back. Carr with a man in motion.
Let's go, D. Let's go. It's on.
Steps up. Gets rid of it. The wide receiver has it. James with the tackle at the 5.
Let's go. Ain't no thing. Not today. Hey, let's go. We turning it up. Here we come.
With the pass, nearly intercepted.
Incomplete
Number
pass.
54 had his hands on it.
Isn't that something for a big old nose tackle? You play in there and all you do is take on double teams, wham blocks,
Let's go.
and they throw you one and you don't get it.
Come on.
With the throw, intercepted in the end zone. Big
Number
mistake
26
by the offense.
makes the interception.
After the defense gets the takeaway, they're now set to go at the 20. Number 28, the lone setback. Rivers with a man in motion.
You gotta have it, D.
And off to the tailback. Joseph comes up to make the play at the 31-yard line. Ball on their own 31.
Storm, two backers. Great shoot. Play hard and fast.
The Raiders line up in a 4-3. Hands it off to the fullback. Whitehead is there on the stop
on
at
the run.
34-yard
Gain of
line.
4
Ball on their own
play.
34.
2nd and 7. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Blue down, blue down.
Only one man in the backfield. They're coming with the blitz. Rosen, this defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
Putting pressure on the quarterback can disrupt passing, but pressuring the receivers can do the same thing. If you can play physically on the outside, bump them off their routes, hold them up at the line, you can take away his receiving options, forcing him to just get rid of it.
Gets rid of it, swings it out to the fullback, and he slips out of bounds at the 41. He picks up more yardage with that completion and now has almost thrown for 300 yards. Number 28 is the deep back.
I can do it, baby. Hey, watch that screen. Here we go, baby.
With the throw, complete to the wide receiver, the 40, the 30, the 20. The receiver with a lot of open room. Touchdown, Chargers. Extra point attempt is good. They're now up by 18 points following that touchdown. Number 6 will be kicking off. Nice kick. Plenty of distance. This one is taken by Nelson.
They need one quick score and then some more.
Ball on their own 18.
At the 18-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's run.
San Francisco goes with a 4-man front. Tosses it out to the right. Perrin is there on the stop. At
No
the
gain
18.
on the play.
Ball on their own 18.
Let's turn it up, D. Ace, 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 ace.
Oh,
From the gun.
They both left.
He does a nice job using leverage to get after the quarterback. When you combine that with his quick first step, you really have something special.
Get it up.
A lot of speed on the field for the defense as they line up in the quarter. The catch. He's had a nice day moving the ball through the air. Over 250 yards passing. It's 1st and 10.
They ain't got nothing. Play hard and fast, baby. Go make a
The
play.
backs are lined up in an eye. Hands it off. Number 92 comes up to make
On the
the
offense.
play.
Number
At
61.
the 49. Ball on their own 37.
Here we go.
The Chargers come out in a dime package. With the pass, he hits his receiver. Cooper didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
Closing in, throws it, and he hits his target. He took what he was given, completing the pass.
Yeah, what you want to do as a receiver who's facing zone coverage is to break into the secondary, find a hole, settle down, and show the quarterback your numbers. That was a good job. Switching to a 3-step drop might be a pretty good idea. He has to find a way to get that ball out of there a little more quickly.
They're in a tough spot here, but they have to go for it. With the throw, Davis is there for the tackle at the 38, and they're going without a huddle.
Keep moving.
Ooh, with a hit on the quarterback. They're going to keep it moving here. They're heading straight to the
Loss
line.
of 2 on the play.
Tampa, come on. So we gonna take it. Keep it up.
Bryant, the man in motion.
Hey, let's go 1 deep. Wake it up, baby. We turn it up.
They'll bring the blitz. Keeps it. Carr with the dive. And he's down at the 33. He's rushing the offense back to the line.
One back.
With the pass, the 20. Wide receiver has it, and they hurry up to the line.
1st down.
All day, baby. Come on. Hey, watch the counter.
Pass play here on 1st down. Throws it. On the sideline and out of bounds.
Smith,
No choice here, John. They just have to keep throwing.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now.
Key series here as they're in the red zone trying to stay in the game.
That's just great positioning by the defender. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to break the play up.
Cook was his intended target. Carr with a man in motion.
They soft, man.
Keep it in front of you. Stay posting up. Let's go, let's go.
Pressure with the pass. Gibson makes the catch. And it will
Pass
be an
interference
interference call on
on the
that play.
defense.
The only
First
question
down.
was it the defender
All right, here we
or the
go.
receiver.
Let's go,
So
big
now
man.
following the penalty, it's first and goal.
Good shoot. Here it comes.
Lynch, the lone setback. With the throw, drops the interception.
Incomplete.
Time is working against them.
Bryant,
Yeah, I'm
the
thinking they're going to
intended
keep
receiver
going to
on
the air,
play.
but it might be a
Bring it
little
up,
too
bring
late.
it up. Watch your man.
San Francisco comes out in a 4-3. Floats one into the end zone. And they have to go to the air because they need big plays
The
fast.
intended
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations.
Turn over.
Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
Yeah, it's on.
Rolling out to his right. Throwing on the run. Looks like they'll go with a hurry up here.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Hey, let's go. Hey, let's go one deep.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Throwing. Touchdown, Raiders.
They ain't got nothing. All on us, y'all.
Carry, the motion man.
Rush in.
Keep the throttle down.
It's showtime, baby.
Lifted off to the back. The 2-point conversion attempt fails. Donnie Abraham gets the team ready to try to recover this one. Here's the onside kick. Los Angeles recovers it. The Chargers will start the drive from the 45.
Stay at home. Get it up. Watch your eyes. Bring it up. Bring it up. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Let's go. Let's go.
Hands it off. Keeps his feet moving. Number 54
Number 30
is there
on the
for the
carry.
tackle.
7-yard
38-yard
gain on the
line.
play.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Nothing. They don't get nothing. Take it. Lucky. Hey, let's go one deep.
Hands off to the tailback. Conless comes up to make the play at the 31-yard line.
Watch the fake. Defense, get ready.
And there's the kneel down by the quarterback.
Come on.
Here we go. Hey, let's go. What's the hard count?
Get it started. We turning it up. All right, let's go. All day, baby. Come on.
Keep the throttle down.
We coming to wreck.
Need a hammer, not the nail.
Check it. One of us gonna make a play. Rush in. Play hard and fast, baby. Come on. Let's go. It's showtime,
He'll
baby.
just take a knee.
Keep your eyes up. Let's go. Stay with.
Not cross out middle.
Bring it up.
Watch out.
Let's run, man.
The
That's
final
the end of
score
the game.
is Los Angeles
The final
24.
score is the
Oakland
Chargers
12.
24. The Raiders 12.
For EA Sports, Val Michaels